There are 8 ways narcissists can gain power over women and exploit them. Hello everyone, welcome to the Narcissist and Karma channel. We are all aware that there are wonderful, generous women in the world who must battle egocentric, possessive men in their quest for romantic fulfillment. Watch this video to learn the 8 red flags that could mean your new flame is a manipulative narcissist. It's important to put your own needs first when getting back into the dating game after a long absence due to a breakup or other life event. Dating veterans can benefit from a refresher course because these con artists are sneaky and can target you at any time. Anyone can fall prey to liars, so this guidance is useful for people of all sexes. However, the video's true purpose is to encourage all the strong, independent women who, in their pursuit of meaningful relationships, may be vulnerable to sexual assault. Let's get together and talk about the red flags we should look out for and how narcissists exploit others. Sign up after reading this if you value independence and self-assurance in your romantic relationships. See the box for more information and a link to our no-cost course, Narcissism 101, Early Warning Signs, Escaping the Trap, and Rebuilding Your Life. Learn more about narcissism, con men, and how to recover from such an encounter. 1. When a man is in a rush. Con artists frequently use the rapid-paced approach to help their victims. They make it seem like you're on a thrilling and risky adventure, but if you ever get the feeling that things are moving too quickly, you should be wary. A careful man will take his time choosing a life partner in order to protect the woman he marries. Men who are emotionally and intellectually robust are more likely to conduct an in-depth interview with you before committing to a long-term relationship. You should stay far away from any man who tries to rush into a relationship with you. Avoid smothering each other with your affection, meeting up too often, and making hasty declarations of love. You must both work to strengthen your relationship and trust your gut if you want it to last. The second piece of advice is to be wary of a potential partner who acts arrogant, as he may be trying to deceive you. If you don't have many friends or family members, a narcissistic con artist can easily isolate you. They may demand payment even if they have done nothing to warrant it. Don't start thinking too highly of yourself or that you are anything to the people you've spent time with. Never rush into a relationship with someone before you've given them the chance to earn your love. Don't go against your gut feelings and avoid doing anything that makes you feel uneasy. The third red flag is if your partner suddenly starts behaving oddly or making inflated predictions about the future. It should raise red flags whenever a man uses the word someday to describe future endeavors. Con artists will make comments like these in an effort to gain your trust so that they can more easily get what they want from you. Even less trust is placed in fortune tellers by committed couples. Men who try to encircle you, whether emotionally or physically, are not good choices. Realize that it takes patience and faith in your instincts to achieve true intimacy. It's best to stay away from people who make claims that can't be checked right now. An exaggerated response to minor provocation is the fourth red flag that your date is a con artist. Narcissists prey on the vulnerable by exaggerating the significance of a no, rejection, or correction in order to make you feel bad about standing up for yourself. People who use phrases like, "I care about you so much," and "how could you not trust me," are usually acting. The show is designed to make you feel uncomfortable and obligated to pay for your humiliation. You should keep an eye out for any overly dramatic or out-of-the-ordinary displays of affection from your new partner. Never go against your gut feelings and do what feels right. If someone tries to convince you otherwise, they are trying to trick you out of your money. Men who are too hot or cold, or who get angry at the word no before they have had enough time to get to know you, should be treated with caution. Con artists prey on people who are emotionally weak due to feelings of guilt or remorse. Perhaps he's showing signs of being overly enthusiastic. Con artists know that they can evoke powerful responses from their victims by playing on their positive or negative emotions. The worst thing a man can do for a woman is to be bored with her or ignore her. Never give in to a con artist's slick performance. If a man is manipulative or emotionally unstable, you should end your relationship with him. Follow your gut. Find someone to spend the rest of your life with who understands and respects your needs and limits. if your potential partner is curious about your financial situation. This could be a red flag that they are trying to scam you. He might offer to expand your work, join you, or help if you own a business or have access to funding. Extreme caution should be exercised if a new business partner is being considered. It's risky to base important life choices on your emotional state in a relationship. You shouldn't trust anyone, no matter how nice they seem, with access to your personal or financial information. Avoid any man who shows an unexpected interest in your money. Avoid making other people happy by giving up your freedom or their money. Don't take this lightly. Exercise extreme caution at all times. The sixth warning sign is if he accuses you of being unfaithful or unloyal if you don't do exactly what he asks. To punish you for setting appropriate limits in your relationship, he may resort to false accusations and feelings of guilt. You shouldn't let that affect you. No true love would ever make you feel bad for protecting yourself and putting limits on a potentially dangerous situation. Someone could try to win your confidence and allegiance by doing so. Setting boundaries with other people is natural and nothing to be embarrassed about. The seventh red flag that your partner is a con artist is if he consistently disregards your boundaries. When his anger has subsided, he may try to make you feel bad by saying that you've offended him by establishing boundaries and that this has caused a rift to reappear in your relationship. An inconsiderate man might try to pressure you into sexual activity by acting as though you have no objections to having sex with him, even if you do. Always look out for yourself and your interests, especially around unfamiliar people. Refuse to give in to any coercion that would make you give up your happiness or your principles. A caring partner wouldn't try to make you feel better about your unfulfilled wants and needs. Walls and other forms of containment are recognized as necessary. People who are emotionally intelligent understand that everyone faces their own set of difficulties. On the other hand, a narcissistic con artist will exploit your insecurities and play on your weaknesses to make you look bad. Don't ever let anyone make you second-guess your needs and limits. Exude confidence and don't be afraid to set limits. The eighth warning sign is when one partner always tries to shift responsibility for their actions onto the other. Manipulators often use the victim narrative as a tool to gain power and control over their targets. The person should be worried if they have ever identified as a victim, not just as a child, but at any time in their lives. Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you become a despicable person by corrupting your morals. Always be on the lookout and never doubt your gut instincts. Rather than respect and accountability, a dysfunctional relationship is marked by a pattern of victimization. You should stay away from people who always have an excuse for their actions and refuse to take credit where it is due. In order to exert power and control over others, these people often claim to be victims. If you've noticed 3 or more of these red flags, it's possible that you're dealing with a manipulative person. Never put your partner's needs before your own in a relationship. If you find yourself in need of assistance, you can choose from a wealth of online and offline resources. The link to my free online course, Narcissism 101, Early Warning Signs, Escaping the Trap, and Rebuilding Your Life is provided below. Be aware of potential dangers to your privacy and sanity. Take care, and I hope to hear from you soon.